Hello everyone and welcome back to the WC on Speed. We're here live in Australia where the hypercars are lined up and we're ready for the Dex WC race here on Speed. It's time for the end of the race. As you can see, the hypercars are lined up. They're ready to go. All 20 of them are ready for the race here at Albert Park in Melbourne, Australia. And now it's time to look at your official Billboard Duck Track X sponsored by Monster Jam. Here's a look at the Melbourne, Australian racetrack. You can see the entire racetrack and what it's going to look like. Of course, the F1 cars race here, but now the hypercars are going to race here, and all of that's coming up next. It's WC on Speed. I hope you're ready, because here comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights are now ablaze. And it's time to go green, lights out, away we are off here in Melbourne. Great start for the hypercar team for 14 laps. Early racing in the rain here at Albert Park. All along here in Melbourne, on board just above the first team Delta Cadillac hypercar. He now moves up to the outside. He's currently still out in front of the Ferrari 499P. So can he be able to stay in front? Yes! Jetson Button is in front of the Ferrari hypercar. He is out in front. He's going. He is rolling. He's way out in front. But now the outside. Antonio Foco to the lead in the Ferrari 499P hypercar. There's Gamoy Kobayashi. Look at ye to the outside. He's making passes. He might go after his sister team, the sister team of the Ferrari 499P. They have forced the Ferrari to the outside of the main Ferrari, the scooter rear team. Outside, and he is out in front of Antonio Giovinazzi. Look at Gamoy Kobayashi. To the outside of Antonio Giovinazzi. He is out in front. Giovinazzi's lost a lot of places, and Kobayashi's making moves in the Toyota. Lap number 1 is complete. It's been led by Antonio Foco here on Speed. Now the outside, it goes Gamoy Kobayashi to the inside. Still is Antonio Giovinazzi looking for a move. And he's got a move, he's got the pass. Kobayashi to the podium in the Toyota. And now, Giovinazzi still looking for a move on in the sister team, the Air Force Ferrari. And he's looking for moves, he's looking for a pass. But meanwhile, he is going to try to move on Kobayashi in the GR Toyota hypercar. To the inside he goes. Is he clear? Can he make the pass? Not quite. I was going to say yes, he does, but not quite. Let's wait for a moment. As he's looking for a move, and I think he's going to be ahead of Kobayashi. Yes, he is. And look at Giovinazzi. He's looking for a move. It's almost 3 wide. I think he's clear. Look at he surprised him. Here comes Oxlin, and yes. He does. Oh wait, actually no he doesn't. They are still side by side. Foco sets the fastest lap. And there's Giovinazzi. He is right on his tail. No, actually that's Alex Lynn. And the other, Hertz Joseph Cadillac. He won our last race in Bahrain. And he's still looking for a move. He's not going to get past Kobayashi because he finally gets ahead of the Toyota. And can Lynn do the same? Yes. He does. The Hertz Joseph Cadillac out in front to the lead. Well, not exactly to the lead, but now he is ahead of the Toyota. What a pass for Oxley. Now there is a leader. There is Foco out in front, but he's waiting. Jensen Button is waiting for him to make a mistake somewhere as that Cadillac is punting. That's Ferrari 499P. He is waiting to make a move because he knows that eventually he'll make a mistake in a place where he is not looking. So get ready for the Hertz team or the Cadillac team to make a move whenever they please. As you can see right there, you can see Poco is starting running their Giovinazzi, and Poco just had yet another fastest lap. Another fastest lap for the Ferrari 499P. Also, if you can see right here, Giovinazzi, he is still waiting for whatever someone makes a move himself. And these guys are making a lot of moves in the hypercar class, even though it's been raining. It's been raining so badly that they almost thought about putting the race under delay and postponing it. Yeah, but eventually the rain, it did light up a little bit, and I'll tell you, it's been raining almost the entire week other than first practice. It rained during qualifying. But at first practice and then fall practice, it didn't rain. So this is quite surprising. Look at this. Robert Kubica to the inside. As he's now past the Cadillac Alex Lynn. I'll tell you what, Lynn has lost quite a lot of hope in the first season of the Cadillac. There are two Toyota teammates. They went after it. Robert Kubica and Brendan, or not Kubica, Kobayashi and Brendan Hartley. There's Kubica. He's going after Antonio Giovinazzi. Meanwhile, Alex Lynn, the first winner of the season, he is going to try and go after him. And actually, you know what? It's been a very, very tough time for these two teams. So they'll have a whole lot to improve. And even improve themselves in here in the Dex WC Series season of 2026. But all year long, talk about how interesting and how good it's been for the Hertz and Cadillac, as well as Ferrari. They've been their rivals for a little bit. And hey, this weekend, and into last weekend of already, when we saw one of the guys going after each other, I believe it was Poco and Alex Lynn, going after each other. There is Ross Good in the Aston Martin. He is now been into the podium. What a run for the imports for our team. Let's take a look. We want to talk about setting the standard. Alex Lynn. Sure, he's still got the pace from the last race in Bahrain. He's making moves. He just got past two Ferrari 499Ps. One of them is the yellow-headed Porsche Ferrari, and one is the main Ferrari, the superior Ferrari team. Incredible stuff from Alex Lynn, the Hertz team, Jota Cadillac. What a pass. I'll tell you what, that was pretty incredible. And it was a pretty interesting move. So, you just never know what could happen. Here in WC, we're on the lap number 6. And it's been pretty interesting to say the least for these teams. But, I mean, again, no one's making a whole lot of passes. At least for the middle and the rear of the field. But, and again, this is WC, so we just gotta be patient and make brothers. They can make a whole lot of passes and some moves good for themselves. And sorry. But other than that, it's been pretty interesting to say the least. But the Ferrari team, they're out in front. Meanwhile, Giovinazzi's in 5th. He's fighting for his life. He is just doing everything he can in 5th place, and like how we saw during the kart race, it's going to be interesting to see. Well, in our last kart race in the United Kingdom of Fox Racing, the track, it started out to rain, then the track began to dry up after it stopped raining. So you never know, it could stop raining, and we could just see very interesting racing. To say the least for the hypercars and the entire WEC team. And right now, Lynn's still out in front. This has been pretty strong for the Hertz and Cadillac team. But they got to do more. They got to do at least something to to try and get ahead of their manufacturer rivals of Ferrari. You heard of Ford versus Ferrari? How about Cali versus Ferrari? This is looking pretty interesting in the WEC. As you can see, Alex Lynn, he's just cruising and chilling in 4th place. Meanwhile, Joe Nancy's actually looking really close. I think we might see him make a pass on the Hurston Joe Cali number 12. The number 51, Ferrari 499P, is just lurking in the distance. And Lynn, he is currently the championship leader. He's the championship leader since his win in Bahrain. And so you just don't know. Something is going to be very interesting here in the WEC. And speaking of which, look at this. Kapita is now chasing down Antonio Giovinazzi. I think Giovinazzi's got a problem with his Ferrari because he's been very slow. I think he's had loss of power, or at least something's wrong. Maybe he's just not used to these wet conditions here. Look at this. Kapita almost was able to pass. He almost gets past Alex Lynn, but he realizes he makes a smart move because there's no room on the outside now on to lap number 8. And that was pretty surprising. But Robert Kapita almost went for it on Alex Lynn, but he just didn't get it. That was quite surprising. But it's just been very interesting to say the least for the entire Air Force Ferrari team in their first season, the Dex Imaging WEC season here on speed. There's Giovinazzi. He's now looking for a move. I said before, that car looked pretty slow. He was sluggishly in 5th. Never mind, he gets way past Robert Kapitz in the Air Force Ferrari. He comes right back at him. There's Marco Sorensen in the Aston Martin Valkyrie. That's the 009 Aston Martin Valkyrie. Now Antonio Foco, he's been dominating the entire race. He's leading every single lap right here. And I believe the rain's beginning to stop. And again, it's just like the Silverstone kart race. So I believe as the rain's beginning to stop or even slow down, I believe now will be a good time to think about the dry tires as the rain begins to stop and let up. Now the rain is completely stopped. The track is still wet, as you can see with their blinking hypercar lights, but they come in anyway. The leaders are coming in anyway. They're saying we're coming in the pits early, and Foco's in the pits for the dries, and so is Jensen Button. He's on the faster of those dry tires though. I'm not sure if this is like a good idea or not, as he and the other hypercars, you can see right there the other hypercars of Alex Lynn, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Tomohiro Kobayashi. And as Foco, they come in the pits. Felipe Nasser's staying out in the Porsche Penske. And a lot of these guys, they are staying out, they're coming in. But it's definitely very interesting, as you can see that Toyota's in the pits, the BMW's in the pits. My goodness, Magnussen out in front of the Porsche Penske sort of Lawrence. I believe that's Lawrence Mentor. I'm not sure who that Porsche is, but he tied way out in front of the pits. And that was very confusing and interesting to say the least. Now Alex Lynn, he's currently on wets. Look at these guys, they're on wets. And now the sun's coming up, the track is very dry. They definitely gotta come in right here and right now. They know they got no other choice. But Button, he's got the faster set of tires. So it'll be very questionable to see what these guys are, what these guys' strategies. Look at this. There they are. There's Ross Gunn in the 007 Aston Martin Valkyrie as the Air Force Ferrari comes in the pits. Everyone who's on wets, they know they gotta come in the pits right now. They got no other choice. And they might get black flagged if they stay on another lap on those wets on a very dry track. As Foco out in front, but Jensen Button. Now I think we're never gonna see him make a pass on Foco for the lead. But as time goes on, you wonder, can they stay out and run those tires for long? Look at this. Lots of traffic on pit road, just like in those car races that we see. And it's the 007 Aston Martin in the pits, as well as the Peugeot. I believe that it's the Val. He's in the pits. And Nasser, and there's Rene Rast. And the number 20 Alpine. It'll be, wow, just like Magnussen. Right in front of Felipe Nasser in the Penske Porsche. DaCosta still out on the wets. And there are the front two leaders, the Ferrari 499P and the Hertz Toyota Cadillac V Series R of Jenson Button. That roaring V8 will be screaming, and he will be chasing right on, using the push-to-pass power. Because you also see the park, he's trying to make a move on the Ferrari 499P. I just don't think it'll be enough in this lap, but maybe come the next lap, he'll definitely make a move on the Ferrari 499P. I can bet you that. Because, again, you never know. You never know what kind of moves that he could make. And so, it'll be interesting to see what he can do. As Rocco just at the fastest lap, but the Cadillac rages on the Jenson Button. Last time out it was Alex Lynn who took the win. He's in 5th. That may rhyme. But hey, it doesn't matter. Because Kubica just at the fastest lap, and of course Ferrari, wait a minute, maybe he could contend. We're on a lap 11 of 14. We got a few more laps left here in Albert Park, but he comes to the outside and the tables may have turned. And he goes right to the outside. The man from China makes a move on the man from the United Kingdom, and Button now goes down to 3rd. But maybe the Hertz Toyota Cadillac has got something to say. Yes, he is still chasing it. He's not getting a whole lot. I'm trying to catch up to the Superior Ferrari, but maybe we spoke too soon. But the push to pass has now been enabled for Jenson Button, so he could make a move. Now he might make a pass, but and of course a yellow Ferrari. He'll be chasing after his sister team, the main team, the Superior Ferrari team, Antonio Fogo. This has been a rough season for him. He came oh so close to taking victory. He almost won. Now last time out, as he just about his lap, and he goes for the move to the outside, and he's got it. The F4 is right out in front. There's some traffic, and Bogo's still trying to hang on. He's looking at the inside. It won't be enough. Through goes the F4. The Ferrari 499P out in front and to the lead. What a shocker that's going to be. And with 3 laps to go here at Albert Park, the F4 Ferrari is leading this race. It's not the Superior Ferrari, the main Ferrari team, the number 1 main Ferrari team of of course, but Superior Ferrari, the red Ferrari, the yellow Ferrari is out in front, and he's in the lead. What about Jenson Button, though? The Hertz Team Toyota Cadillac, he's not exactly gaining. He's not going to gain a whole lot. I think it may be over in terms of the run for the Cadillac team. It may be down for the count as he gets past the Alpines very slow. That's Antonio DaCosta in the Alpine hypercar. There's Antonio Fogo. Yeah, I think these two, they might be finishing their tires. Now they're going to use their power. And look at this. The Alpine is holding up. Oh my, he's holding up Jenson Button. That is not good. And Button finally gets past DaCosta. I think DaCosta, he'll definitely get a DQ. That'll get an automatic DQ for any driver who holds up the leader if they're lapped down, or they're about to be lapped down, and there'll be lap traffic, and so he'll get a DQ. That we were sure Antonio DaCosta. There's Alex Lynn. I almost forgot about him. He's in 4th. This will be very interesting in terms of the points, not just in the manufacturer championship, but in the championship, in terms of teams championship, maybe even the drivers championship for the Cadillac team, because they're sitting 3rd and 4th. It'll be very interesting to see how the points are going to rack up for the manufacturers and the constructors, maybe in the drivers championship, because Alex Lynn, he's in 4th. But it'll be a 1-2 for the manufacturers. It'll be 1-2 for the manufacturers because these cars, they have the same manufacturer. They're both Ferrari 499Ps. They're just a different team. You can think of F4 Ferrari like Visa Cash App Racing Rules, formerly named Toro Rosso with Formula One. They're the second Red Bull team. They're called the sister team of Red Bull. Well, Red Bull, they're the main team. Yeah, they've been winning almost every single F1 race that they've been in since the Max Verstappen era. So you know that they are the main Red Bull team. They're like the higher up of the Red Bull team. But it's on the final lap. And how about Yi? He's on in front. And he is looking to win the race, right? Of course, a Ferrari. And meanwhile, the Scooter rear Ferrari team, they're not going to get the win. But at least they can say that their developmental team, of course, Ferrari, they're going to take the huge racing win. And this will be pretty exciting. There is the other Alpine in lap traffic. But how about this? For Team A, of course, Ferrari here at Albert Park. They've been looking forward to this racing win for a long time. And here in 2026, a few months later, well, actually 1 month later, I believe, and it's going to be a win for number 83, of course, the Ferrari team. Here he comes, rounding the final corner. It'll be a huge racing win. It's the biggest one of them all. Yi takes the checkered flag and wins for Team A, of course, the Ferrari. It's a huge win for them, and there goes Fogo across the line. And Team Cadillac will get in third and fourth. It's a top 5 for Kobayashi. And here come the rest of the other racers. They come across the line. But how about this for Team A, of course, Ferrari? They will take the win. Peugeot and Nabao will finish out the grid. It's a top 10 for Peugeot, but A, of course, Ferrari. They take the win. They're going to win here in Australia. What a win for Team A, of course, the Ferrari here on speed. And here's the races, and there he is. The Proton competition Porsche cross line to finish things off here in Melbourne. And there is he is standing on top of the podium. He is on top of the world here in the land down under. What a win for this team. And I can tell you, of course, the Ferrari, they've looking strong. They looked a little bit strong at first, but some things really messed them up. Like Robert Kubica having a very terrible weekend at Bahrain, got involved in an incident, but hey, that doesn't matter because they take the win. They, of course, the Ferrari, they are the winners here in Melbourne. And what a fantastic weekend it's been for, of course, the Ferrari and the Scooter Ferrari team. They can also say they had a pretty good weekend themselves as a second place finish for Antonio Poco. And the Hurst and Toyota Cadillac team, double points. They finished there. They finished third and fourth. And Kamui Kobayashi for Team Toyota, they finished fifth. They get a top 5 finish. Aston Martin, they take home 8th. And there is the Peugeot team. They take home the top 10 finish. And what a race here at Albert Park as Yi of the, of course, the Ferrari team. They take home the win. And we thank you for watching a couple racing action here in Melbourne at Albert Park. We'll see you next time for the WEC on Speed Channel. We'll see you next time.